I end him on the revive. Serena then wiped her eyes and said, "At least." So, I still have you, Luna. Luna purred at her and sat before Serena, blushing lightly and looking coyly. Luna said, "Serena, I... She paused and then continued, I leave something in the kitchen."
Just took all the romance out of that fucking sentence. I leave something in the kitchen.
Serena, I shat in your slippers. You fucking cat.
No, it's not shat, it's I shatted. I shatted in your slippers.
Serena had a funny look on her face and a teardrop fell from her head.
Can't get over how he just puts head on the end of
Not like
everything.
eyes or face. As Luna... that is actually spelled right. As Luna ran out of Serena's bedroom and into the hall. "I'm so stupid," Luna thought and sighed depressed. "Even with Darian out my way, I don't think I could do it. God help me," she thought, frowning, and went to the kitchen to think. Fatso.
Okay.
The author obviously doesn't have a thing for Serena Williams. Anyway, and is that my bit done?
Yeah.
Do you want to do your bit? Yeah.
Finally, at Alan and Anne's dimension.
Another introduced pair of characters.
Oh, we're not going to get any of this.
Yeah, this is... Well, we didn't get Twilight, and that worked well.
Yeah, I suppose. Alan was playing his flute, like that's new. Oh yeah, he's always playing his fucking flute, eh? I remember that. And Anne was making some thinking for the two of them. It's like a drink.
Alan made some drinking for the two.
Alan was sitting on a branch of the life tree, and Anne on the lower branch of the life tree. "Alan," Anne said suddenly, breaking Alan's music. "Yes, Anne?" Anne then crossed her legs. "Have noticed something?" Elaine, as both of them at once.
Oh, this is so stupid.
Yeah, then turned at her. "Like what?" "Like those two cats always protect the scouts," Anne responded, looking thoughtfully at the black space. Are they just like pieces of matter?
So this is still Artemis Lover 1. We are actually making negative progress on this reading.
We haven't even got to the scene where he gets his tennis soaked by the fucking car or whatever.
Yeah.
Alan smiled
Tennis,
and said,
Serena Williams, it's all beginning to make sense.
"The black and the white," Anne sighed. "Yes, they always seem to be the ones that tell the scouts how to destroy our demons." Oh, these are the bad guys.
Oh, right.
Demons. Alan took away his flute and continued, "So you're saying that we should get rid
So
of them?"
the ultimate bad guys are named Alan and Anne.
Yes.
It
This is
sounds like two
fucking
people
amazing.
who, like two investment bankers that live in the suburbs.
Sounds about right, actually. Alan took away his flute and continued, "So you're saying that we should get rid of them?" Anne grinned, "Yes, without those two out of the way. That means if they're still there, the scouts won't have any more equipment." Alan then got to Anne's side and grabbed her by her shoulders, turned her around and looked her in the eyes. "Marvellous idea, Anne." Anne blushed. Alan hugged her softly and kissed her.
And that's probably the most we're going to get out of this fanfiction.
Next, Moda. Bleep Day.
Bleep Day.
Mina was... Oh.
It's just like, fuck day.
Mina was in deep sleep. Deep Sleep 9. Deep Space 9.
Oh my god.
And didn't even notice when Artemis woke up. Artemis stretched the last bit of sleep from his... I remember this.
Yep.
From his gorgeous body. Meow, Artie yawned and looked at the still sleeping Mina. "Sleeping Beauty, hee hee." A sweat dropped. A sweat, just sweat, appeared on his head.
No, it's like one of those anime sweat drops.
And laid his head down. "Tisk, tisk, Mina. Come on, Artie, it's Saturday for crying out loud."
No,
"Yeah,
it's bleep day.
it's bleep day." He smiled and went outside. "Oh," Artemis moaned, as the sun was a little too bright for him. Oh, fuck off.
Oh!
Anything that alludes to
I
vampires,
think that was meant to
I
say
don't wanna
next Monday, but it says like Moda bleep day.
see. No, he doesn't like Monday. He's Garfield. Artemis moaned.
So does that mean we get to like edit Oscar all the footage and see if it works better? Actually, he's been hardly in it, so...
He shook his head lightly and walked down the sidewalk to Serena's house. He knew he could get some food there. Fine. The author seems to deride everyone as like fat. Meanwhile...
No, it's not even like for eating excessively, it's for having the gall to want to eat it all.
It's like...
Oh, you're starving
It's
it, yeah.
Oscar, after 5 days of fasting, decided to get a twiglet from the fridge. Fine. Meanwhile, Oscar was walking to Mina's house, looking for Artemis, of course. He didn't know how to say it to Artemis, but he knew he couldn't stand this anymore.
Is this like the exact same?
He kept thinking how he could tell Artemis how he felt in a believable way. Crap! Oscar's here! Oh my god!
Wait, what?
Oscar's actually in this fanfic!
Oh yeah, Oscar was walking... Yeah, there he is.
And continued his path. Artemis then felt something strange. Huh? He thought and looked behind him. He grew nervous, clenching his teeth and frowning. He finally yelled, "Come and get me!"
Oh god.
Fortunately for him, no one was around to hear his voice.
Apart from Oscar, which was just established.
Artemis then ran like crazy, went to an alley. He gasped lightly from the run and looked down. What was that? He then heard an evil chuckle. Artemis turned around and a black portal opened, letting out Alan himself.
Alan, not
He
Alan.
doesn't have a second name.
Not that evil, nefarious Alan.
Fuck, it's Alan.
It's Alan from Human Resources. He's coming out of the black portal.
Artemis then prepared to attack. Alan grinned and said, "Ha, the little kitten plans to attack me? This should be interesting. You may as well do a favour to both and die, hee hee."
To both? Oh, both of us.
Artemis hissed, "In your dreams and in my nightmares, asshole. Yeah." Artemis leaped with his claws, aiming to
I guess he's got an actual name, like an evil name, like
right.
Fiorentino.
Fiorentino.
He's a football team.
Fiorentina ACF.
Yeah.
I meant Alan's face. He easily dodged Artemis's little attack, but Artemis wasn't going to let Alan terminate it. Fucking hell.
Artemis wasn't going to let him do a fourth term abortion on him.
Right, fine.
Hold on. Might need to pause for a second. Be right back. Right, and I think, yep, we're back.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Fiorentina, I mean Alan's face. He usually dodged Artemis' little attack, but Artemis wasn't going to let Alan terminate him without a fight, and again leaped into him with his claws. This time, though, Artemis managed to slice part of Alan's face off. Alan went wide-eyed at this and got furious. He wiped the blood out of his wound and saw his own blood. "You cutted my face, now you'll pay." Ha, as if Alan were that handsome.
Yeah, take that fictional character. He's got
Alan then threw a beam from his finger. What? Almost almost hitting Artemis. Alan kept throwing beams at him, but Artemis was fast enough to dodge them.
So this is the main villain being beaten by a cat.
Yeah. Hee hee, sneaky little fellow, Artemis smiled. "We cats are a special race, you know." Racist. Alan...
Yeah, not like you disappointing black people.
I'm sure Luna's black.
Black people, and it's the people, it's the problem. Jesus, way to bring race into it. Yeah, turn that around.
Alan then surprised him and hit Artemis with Slice.
No, it's a Pokemon attack, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's caught. Artemis got sliced in the chest. Artemis meowed loudly in pain. A flash passed through Oscar's mind. They're not fucking telepathic connection now, are they?
Key power or whatever.
And he gasped and he felt Artemis's key lower. Damn, he thought, and let his instincts led him to Artemis. He ran desperately. "I'm not gonna let this happen again," he said to himself. Artemis tried to avoid Alan's slashes, but he eventually got tired.
He got turned into a tire.
He got turned into a tire and got sliced in the back and in the arm. Finally, Artemis was badly wounded and laid on the floor, unable to move a single muscle. "So, can't do anything now, do you?" It doesn't... Alright, you can. "Don't worry, I'll end your suffering right now." Oh, what a nice guy. Alan prepared a healthy bean. That's going to make him better.
Oh, I accidentally used cure on him. Welp.
A healthy beam charge.
Turns out I'm a terrible villain.
While Artemis clenched his teeth and closed his eyes, fearing the worst. "Die," Alan said softly and threw his beam into Artie. He prepared for the impact, but suddenly... Ba-bomb! Monkey! Right, go down.
Wait, you did this. Yeah, so, right, do this, and then I'll do it.
Right, we could just end it here.
Well, after the dust cleared off.
Yeah. The dust cleared off, and a semi-fried Oscar
My favourite type of Oscar
was left standing there, fist closed and his clothes all burned.
Oh no.
Artemis was bleeding badly and opened his eyes just before he fainted, just to see someone in front of him facing Alan. He finally faded. Alan frowned. What? Oscar is out of usable Pokemon. Oscar blacked out. Oscar raised his hand and grinned. Didn't your mom ever told you it's bad to hurt animals? That's brilliant.
Oh yeah, nice one-liner there.
Yeah.
You just totally killed me. But then again, Oscar then raped Artemis and gave him...
Alan then launched a fireball to him. Take this, you brat. Oscar stopped it with one hand and countered with a truth punch.
Wait. Isn't it bad to hurt animals? This is when he was about to kidnap a cat.
Yeah. That'll make sense in my mind.
Yeah.
Oscar stopped it with one hand and countered with a truth punch followed by a chin uppercut and made one of his ray attacks. The Donphin, that's another Pokemon.
The Donphin! I choose you!
A fire ray
Emanated, that's spelt right.
Alright, sorry. From Oscar's finger and
Fringer.
engulfed.
Engulfed his Fringer.
My sight's not what it used to be. Engulfed Alan's body. Alan yelled out in agony, "You asshole, this isn't over yet." Alan clenched his fist and returned to his dimension. Oscar thought, and I'll be waiting. He then remembered
Oscar is an interdimensional traveller as well now.
Crap, Artemis! He turned around and shocked as he saw his kitten.
Is it kitten?
It must have been when they were young. All bruised up, he hugged Archie and ran to his house. Don't worry, Artemis, don't you die on me, Oscar thought, almost crying.
And on that cliffhanger, we're ending part 1. Well, actually on YouTube it'll be part 3.
Yeah.
So...
It'll be Artemis Lover part 1, part 3 or something.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Artemis Lover part 2 reboot, which is actually part of the Artemis Lover 2 series, part 3
Or are we going to call it Sailor Moon Z?
I don't know. Let's call it Artemis Lover 2. Just confuse them as much as possible. I like it when they're confused. It keeps them on their toes.
Good.
All 2 of our fans.
Good. Bye.
See you in another 3 years.